Hey, how's it going, guys? Making a quick video on how to pitch in door-to-door sales. I'm going to be breaking down three main things I like to focus on when I'm selling door-to-door. So first things first, fuck pitches. I think that selling off a pitch is really good if you're brand new to sales. You have no clue how to direct the flow of the conversation. Stick to the script. Always sell on the script. But there's going to come a time where you're going to have to not sell off a script, not sound so robotic, and you're going to want to focus on selling on frameworks. And that's what I want to break down for you guys in this video today. Selling on frameworks, social proof, urgency, tonality, and essentially controlling how the conversation is flowing by putting everything in place and playing by psychology. And then last but not least, sell yourself. How to be yourself. Be cool, be confident, be funny, make the person feel good, make them smile. Because ultimately, that's another thing I like to focus on is making people feel good and smile on the doors. Because if you can't do that, no one's going to buy from you. All right, so let's just get right into it. So selling off of frameworks, one of the biggest things that have made or broken my sell, it's really just social proof. If you don't have any social proof in a fresh neighborhood, I would recommend you to get the first name and remember the name, the number of the home you spoke to that person. So even if you didn't sell him and you knocked the neighbor right next to him, you can say, hey, just popping over from John's house next door. I was letting him know what we're doing for all the spring cleaning, the home washing and window washing, and we're doing a group deal for dirt cheap, right? So you're not directly saying that you sold him, but you're essentially letting the person know that you're in the area, you know who the people live in the area are, and you're essentially coming off as very trustworthy and then not some random guy showing up on the door. Now, as far as urgency goes, you're going to want to essentially make a deal where if people don't get in now, they're going to be missing out, and people hate being missed out on things. Being can't talk apparently. People hate being left out on things. So if you frame your pitch in a way where you make it sound where you're getting a lot of people done, or in the case when you are getting a lot of people done, you're gonna want to name drop. Say when you're getting it done, why you're getting it done for that price, and then tonality is gonna really boil down to the way you say it and the way it comes across to them. Okay, so here's an example real quick. Up pitching makes you sound very unconfident and as if you're questioning yourself, and then down pitching is coming off as an authority and speaking with confidence in what you're selling. So I'm gonna give you guys an example of both and how it can apply to you. If you can be here today, I'll be willing to do it for dirt cheap. Doesn't sound very confident, right? It sounds like you're questioning yourself and your price. Now, if I were to say that again, if I can earn your business, and I'll be willing to do a group deal for dirt cheap. It sounds like the second one sounds more confident to me. I would personally ask what's dirt cheap, even if I'm not interested, just because the way I framed it, if I'm willing to fit them in with the group deal. Cool. So, just a high level overview, nothing crazy. Another thing I want to touch on is selling yourself, being cool, be confident. As far as being a door to door sales rep, you're already getting looked down upon. So your goal is to differentiate yourself from the rest of the door-to-door sales reps. Spike curiosity, be cool, be confident, relate to the person. If they have a crazy ass dog barking and yapping in the background, laugh a little bit. Hey, is that the guard dog? Or hey, does he come with the alarm system? And then it's like, yeah, haha, laugh a little bit. You show them your background, which I'll show you real quick. You can literally say, hey, I got a couple dogs. They're not as loud as that, but one's Chico, one's Princess. You just essentially, you relate to them, you make them laugh a little bit, and then you say, hey, well, thought I'd pop over since we're just wrapping up with John's house over on 123 Main Street. Have you seen us? And then if they say yes, they say no, no worries, just agree with them regardless. Let them know you're in the neighborhood, you're doing a group deal. You want to be pleasantly persistent. You don't want to be the pushy sales guy that no one's going to listen to you, or people fucking call the cops on you. Essentially, just be respectful, be cool, confident, and frame it like you've already been there for the past week or month. Here's the current pitch that I use in 2025. I'll say it myself, and then I'll break down why I say the things I say. Hey, how's it going? Good, good. And then while I'm doing this, I'm gonna show you guys how I'm actually saying it, my tonality, the head nodding, the hand gestures, and everything. Hey, how's it going? Good, good. Have you seen me on John's house over on 123 Main Street today? Got it. We're wrapping up with him, and we're taking care of Susan, one house next to him, with the red car tomorrow. We're getting everyone's seasonal cleaning done, which is the home washing and the window washing. If I can earn your business with them, I'll be willing to do a group deal for dirt cheap. And then after that, you don't say a single thing. Like, you literally don't say a single thing. This entire pitch takes me about 20 seconds to get out, and that's exactly how you want to pitch, right? You want to focus on getting as many no's as possible. So if you're having a really slow day, you just got to knock more doors and pitch more people, because the more people you pitch, the more opportunity opens up, and the more opportunity opens up, the more sales you make. All right, so let's go ahead and break down the pitch. This line right here, I like this line a lot, simply because it's really showing the homeowner that you're in the neighborhood, you know what street the house is on, and you're telling them about the house number, right? So this really lowers their guard, and it allows them to not be as disrespectful to you, because you're essentially dropping a name in the neighborhood that they could or could not know. So even if they didn't know them, even if they end up not knowing that person, they don't want to be known as a person in the neighborhood who treated you wrongly or came off as a asshole. Pardon my language. And then the third line right here, you're essentially going to double down on the social proof by mentioning Susan's house next door with the red car. And then you're going to build slight urgency with this right here, tomorrow. If I can squeeze you in tomorrow, I'll be willing to do a group deal for dirt cheap. So you're building that urgency. You only have a few spots left, and you're building that sense of FOMO. So it's like, if they don't get in now, they're not going to be able to do it later. As far as this third line right here, when you say seasonal cleaning, most people are questioning. They're probably like asking themselves, what is a seasonal cleaning? And it really doesn't mean anything. It's just a way of you building curiosity and them staying out longer to hear you out. And then you essentially just pull back a little bit by saying, yeah, it's just a home washing and window washing. And then you shake your head. So you're subconsciously making them agree to what you're pitching them. And if I can earn your business, so you're working hard for that word, right? So you're working hard for that deal. If I can earn your business with them, I'll be willing to do a group deal. So you're making them feel left out if they're not getting in. Again, it ties back to that urgency that we spoke about on the second line here. And then I'll be willing to do it for dirt cheap. You want to always emphasize dirt cheap. I can't count how many times, even if the person wasn't interested, they were just curious to know what the price was, because I really emphasize on dirt cheap. And essentially, what this does is it buys you more time, right? It buys you more door time for you to be able to build more rapport, have a better conversation, show them the service, price drop them, close them, overcome. So it's just buying you more door time. So the more door time you have, the higher the chances goes of you selling that person. So that's pretty much it for that short little pitch breakdown. If you're a window cleaning company, if you're a window cleaning business owner, you're already hitting $5,000 to $10,000 a month, but you're looking to scale to $45,000 a month consistently. I created a system that I implemented into my business partner's business that took him from $20,000 a month into $132,000 in less than 20 days without spending a single dime on Facebook ads. This system is essentially going to break down, tonality, asking the right questions at the right time, body language, building rapport, knocking, onboarding, hiring, everything in between as far as sales culture and door-to-door sales. If you're ready to scale your business from $10,000 to $45,000 a month, feel free to book a call in the description down below. And if anything, just shoot me a text on Instagram at RealBrianSanchez.